Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing? How is everyone's day slash night going, depending on where you are? Maybe it's the next day. Last night we had some viewers from, geez, I think there was one from Australia, a couple from the UK. Would love to know where you guys are watching from. Let me know. Hmm. Hey Neil, big fan of Montreal and you. And I was wondering, do you think some way Montreal, sorry, it's going up and down, could make a run for the cup in 2021, 2022? That seems a little bit early for Montreal. I would say at the earliest that season, but I'm probably shooting 2 years after that for Montreal to be really competitive. Halifax, heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. San Diego, nice. Sudbury, wow, a couple people from Sudbury. Ohio, hey Marley, thanks for joining. It's hot in here. All right, so here's the deal. I have. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. I have 32 NHL logos to show you. Logo concepts. Okay. Now, do you know what 32 means? It means there's a Seattle Kraken logo concept in here. That gets a big heck yeah. And horns. I have not seen it yet, for the record. I'm only looking at the file names. I've looked at 3 because I put them in the thumbnail. That's it. So, almost everyone will be a surprise for me. Wow, people from all over the place. I love to see that. That is my Jake DeBrusk jersey back there, right? That is DeBrinket. This is DeBrusk. What does 33 jerseys mean then? It means Quebec is getting a team. Just kidding. Moncton? Heck yeah, you need to be safe in Moncton. 17 new cases of COVID today in New Brunswick. That is a record high for this province. Might seem low where you're from, but in the Atlantic bubble in Canada, man, we've been killing it. We've been doing real well. But 17 cases today in Moncton, that's a big concern. Moncton's about 2 hours away from me, so it could snowball. Who knows? Roast beef is home right now. Yeah, no, roast beef is home. If you haven't seen my jersey, or my sorry, if you haven't seen my video on the Vegas jersey, go check it out. It's about 10 minutes long, so I don't want to have that conversation again on here. KHL jersey concepts. Heck yeah, Justin, that's awesome. I think I have like 2 folders of yours still to go through. There's a big backlog on things. All right, you ready for this? We're going in alphabetical order, which means Anaheim is first, and it's alphabetical by abbreviation. If you're ready, give me a oh snap in chat. All right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. The 3 that I looked at were really good, okay? Like really good. So I have super high hopes for all of these. And I want your opinions. If you want to rank it out of 10, awesome. If you want to just say thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Our rating system that we usually do on live streams, if you like something, gets a ding. Say ding in chat. If you think it's just okay, I would say average or meh, meep meep, gets a meep meep. If you really don't like it, it's just like it's not working for you. It gets a womp, okay? Womp womp for something they don't like. If you absolutely love it and it's the best thing you've ever seen, and you want to buy a shirt and a jersey and everything with it on, then you get horns. And if you think it's the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire life, then it gets.
It's just so stupid.
It's just so stupid. Okay, that's kind of the silly ranking system that we have on. So you don't have to use that. You don't have to say ding or whatever in chat. You can say, man, you can say whatever you want. You can rank it at 10, whatever. All right, let's do it. Number 1. I have seen this one, for the record. So this is not a surprise to me. Sorry, I just need to move something on my other monitor here. 1 second. All right. How do we feel about this? Yeah, the 3 that I've seen are the ones in the thumbnail. Oh, whoa, some dings? Lots of dings. I'm not seeing many womps. That's a solid meep. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. That's a solid meep. I will say that I've maybe only seen a couple of horns, so 90s ding ding ding. Definitely 90s feel here. I kind of like this one. It's a little cartoony. Almost looks like like the front of a superhero. Who was that red? Who's the purple and green one with Seth Rogen? He was in that movie. Someone help me. Someone help me. Green Lantern. Was that it? Wasn't it? Didn't you wear purple and green? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of the Joker. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of superhero movies or whatever. Joker, yeah. Green Hornet. Was it Green Hornet? What did I say? Green Lantern? What's Green Lantern? What the heck is Green Lantern? I don't know what Green Lantern is, but anyway, I saw mostly dings in the chat for this one, so I think we're gonna give it a ding. I would personally give it, I would say a very high meep, a very high meep, a really solid meep, almost a low ding. It's I think it's just a little bit too cartoony, but love the color combination here. Looks awesome. Oh yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yes, Green Lantern. Yes. Green Lantern is the dude that makes stuff with a ring? Green Lantern is an actual superhero? What's Green Hornet? Oh god. I don't know. Anyways, next up. Oh snap. The Arizona Coyotes. Huh. Some dueling coyotes going on here. How do we feel about this? It's a meep, A, sick, horns, ding for sure. Sound the horns, you say? Sound the horns? Really? Oh. Man, there's a lot of horns in chat. I don't know about this one. I don't think we can give horns for this one. I look at that and I really, really like it. Like a lot. But I have 2 gripes. Gripe number 1 is it kind of looks like their shoulder patch. I think that they currently use or used to use. I can't really remember. Maybe it's a specialty patch or badge. I can't exactly remember. But it looks to me more like a shoulder patch than it does a primary logo. I love the outline of Arizona. I think that's fantastic. The other thing is the gray that's in there. I'm not used to seeing Arizona in grayish, using gray in their color palette at all. So I would change the sky to maybe like a really deep, like blue, like right after sunset when the sun is just almost all the way gone, but there's that deep blue in the sky. I think if you replace that gray with the blue, it's be pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of horns though. Okay, it's at least getting a ding based on what you guys are saying. Okay, it's at least getting a ding. I think as a shoulder patch, it might get horns, but as a logo itself, I'm going to leave it at a ding. Okay, I'm going to leave it at a ding. It's not stupid. It's definitely not. It's stupid. It's a nice logo. And thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate all the new people. And try not to spam. You can just say it once. All right. Next up. Hold on. One quick question. Is it wrong to have 2 coyotes on there, or should it just be 1? Like ignore everything else. 1 coyote or 2? One? Whoa, Cosmo, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. 99 cents. One. See, I think I'm with you guys. The majority's saying one. I think I'm with you guys. I'm feeling one. I'm feeling only one coyote in here. Sorry, I just need to look up in chat. If I missed a donation, I really apologize. I was kind of looking away from the screen for a bit. Whoops. I don't know why that switched, but it did. I must have wheeled down on the mouse. Hey, guess what? We're looking at Boston now. Oh, and I should have said the feature designer is Jason Ronaldo. It's on the screen, but I didn't say it. I apologize. How do we feel about this one? That's true. They are called the Coyotes, not the Coyote. Good point, Adrian. Good point. Ooh, seeing some womps? Horns? Womps? Poop? Ooh, this is very conflicting. This is very conflicting. You guys are all over the place with this one. I might have to throw multiple sound clips here. Someone made the point that the bear blocks the B a little bit too much. And ironically, I am wearing the jersey that has the B on it. I think my main issue isn't that it's covering the B. I think my issue is the position or the stature of the bear. He's kind of like this, like he's like a sumo wrestler or something, like he's getting ready for a grapple or whatever. It doesn't look like a bear attack. When I think of bear, I think like, sometimes you see the logos with the claw back. So he looks more like he's going for an aggressive hug. He's got the bit of the mean face, but the arms are saying, just give me a Thanksgiving hug. So a little cartoony, but I do like the approach. I like putting the bear in front of the B. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. Reaching for a hug. Exactly. There's so many comments. I apologize. I cannot. You guys are going ham, and thank you so much for showing up and going ham in the chat. And I apologize if I miss your comment. There's so many. Cross-checking. Yeah, some of these logos would look amazing on a third jersey. You are right. Could pass as a shoulder patch. This would actually. You know what? Who said that? I will find you. I will find you. I cannot find you. Okay, whoever said it should be a shoulder patch, I agree with that statement. Okay. See, you guys are so conflicted in this one. I saw womps, I saw dings, I saw horns. So I think at the end of the day, we give it a meep. Let's split in the middle. Let's find ourselves in the middle for this one. Let's settle on a meep. Are you ready for the next one, which is Buffalo? Here we go. Okay. So, what do we think? Marley said it. Shout out to Marley. Okay, what do we? I don't want to say anything quite yet. Okay, I would say that the consensus is with me. Yeah, to me, this one is a bit of a womp. I think it matches their brand perfectly, but the space above the Sabres just feels empty. Not seeing that buffalo there, not seeing the little squiggly things, feels a little odd. It feels empty. Feels empty to me. Too simple. Yeah, maybe a little bit too simple. I'm not sure if maybe if you add like Buffalo Sabres in there, but then the text would get really small. I'm not sure. Again, might work as a shoulder patch. You don't get hockey vibes from it? That's a good assessment. I mean, if you weren't familiar with the Sabres and you saw this logo, you wouldn't think hockey. That's for sure. Change the title to shoulder patch reviews. Maybe, eh? Yeah, I think this would work on a shoulder. But overall, we're gonna want this one. All right. Next up. Oh, snap. The Carolina Hurricanes, which looks like a tornado. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. I actually, just as a logo itself, uh, I do like it. But if you showed this to an average person and said, "What is this?" they wouldn't say hurricane. They would say tornado. Womp, womp, stupid. I don't know if it's. I don't. It shouldn't get the stupid. I don't think. Oh, the Guelph Storm. Yes, it kind of does look like the Guelph Storm logo. I don't think it should get stupid. Because it's a nice logo. Maybe a little bit busy. I think if I back up, it'll look better. I think it's one of those logos that don't look good close up because there's so much going on. Will look good from a distance, but yeah, just the fact that it kind of looks more like a tornado versus a hurricane. And I mean, to represent a hurricane in a logo is quite difficult. So I mean, props for going this direction for Jason. But this one personally just doesn't work for me. Carolina cotton candy. It does look like cotton candy. Who said that? The Robo Buck. That's a good assessment. It does kind of look like cotton candy. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did. A skunk tail? Almost. Carolina fluff. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Here we go. Hey, Nash North, how you doing? Oh, this is interesting. So the Ohio State flag stretched, which I'm okay with. Look at the very interesting thing here on the cannon on the back. The stabilizer, whatever you want to call that, turns into a hockey stick. That's kind of cool. But I don't know how I feel about the stars on the bottom. There seems to be some empty space. I'm seeing horns. I'm seeing ding. I'm seeing horns. I'm seeing a lot of dings and a lot of horns. I think I might be in the minority here. Because I think I would personally give this one a meep. But I'm seeing a lot of dings. I mean, I'll listen. This is incredible. Cool Sports says this is incredible. I mean, I'm seeing. I'm gonna ding it. I can't horns it. I can't horns it unless I agree. But I will. But I will. I will ding it. It's a meep for me. I got to give it a personal. Meep meep. I got to give it a personal meep. All right. Next up. Oh snap. Oh, you said barf? Really? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of womps, but horns as well. This might be either you love it or you hate it. This goes hard. A high meep. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this is. All right, I'm going to tell you what this is. This horns. This horns all day. You take the current Calgary Flames logo. You take the old. Well, I don't really know if there's a name for that logo other than Horsehead. I don't know if there's an official name for it, but you kind of combine them too. Man, I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. Picture that in the front of a jersey. This ain't no shoulder patch, okay? This is a prime logo winner right here, right big in the front of the jersey. And it's even colorized to match their retro jerseys. Just saying. Just saying. Yep. I got horns. Rapidash. It kind of does look like a Pokemon, doesn't it? That's funny. The nickname of that old logo is Blasty, by the way. Is it actually Blasty? I didn't know that. Wow. Rapidash, I choose you. Okay. I have a feeling that there's a good portion of people who disagree with the horns there, but it is what it is. Next is Chicago. Next is Chicago. Let's do it. I'm not going to say anything for this one. I'm just going to let the comments come in. How do we feel about this? Womp. Womp, 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 womp. It's just so stupid. Womp. Oh. Wow. Mostly womps. Shoulder patch. I think we got another shoulder patch candidate here. Yep, this is a lot of womps. Wow. A lot of womps. Yeah, I think this one, I don't think this is better than the current logo. And for that reason, the best it can get is a meep. Worst case scenario, it gets that's so stupid. I don't think it's that. Because it could work as a shoulder patch. Here's my issue, okay? That handle or that, I don't know what to call it. It looks like a hot dog. That's a hot dog. And someone threw a bunch of relish on the top. That's a hot dog. Does anyone else see a hot dog? Shaft. Tom a dog. Hey Mason, how you doing? Ooh. There's a mustard background. There is a mustard background. You kind of see it? Okay, this is a womp womp. We handed it out earlier. Next is Colorado. You guys know how much I love Colorado stuff. You ready? Oh, this has the moon in it? And stars? Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of horns and dings. A lot of horns and dings. You guys hear my cat? This is amazing. So if you're new here, if you just joined, so if you love something, this is a quick refresher. If you love something, it gets horns. If you like something, it gets a ding. If you think it's just average, it's just meh, meep, meep, gets a meep meep. If you really don't like it, gets a womp womp. If it's the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire life,
it's just so stupid.
It gets that. Just so stupid. So, okay. Just 1 second. I'm going to deal with a cat problem. I will be back in literally 40 seconds. Okay. Problem dealt with. All right. I personally believe that this. Oops. Oh, my jersey must hit the wheel. I personally believe that this is horns. Okay. And here's why. You're taking the current Colorado Avalanche logo. You're taking the alternate C. You're melding those together. You're keeping the colors basically the same. But there's just, it almost has a vibe of just like that different colored blue in there. And the bottom, something magical's happened with the bottom. And I kind of getting Nordique vibes from it. Just a little bit. I think it's that specific shade of blue that's being used. I like it. There's the horns. You think this is awful? Really? No. No. Do you really hate this? This is amazing. This is no. I will not take back the horns. I refuse to take back the horns. All right, next up is a Dallas. Ooh. The outline of Texas. The stars in there. We've got movement. We've got dimension. But I do have a gripe. Curious to see if someone else has the same gripe. Oh, I'm seeing some horns, meeps. It's just so stupid. Some dings. Man, lots of opinions on this one. Some whomps and dings. Just, wow. You think this is a ding? Sorry, I just want to read that. Luke says, gripe the space in between the stars trail. I think it comes out too far, almost like fangs or like claws or something, maybe? My gripe. You guys see my mouse? Yeah, you guys can see my mouse. My gripe is the gray that's being used in here. It feels very. It feels a bit. What's the right word? It feels unfinished. I would change. But what you can't use white, you can't use green. I don't think you could use black. That would look silly. What would you use? Would you go with the red and introduce some red? Because they have used a bit of red in the past, kind of. And red is on the state flag. Gold? You think gold might work? So you guys were all over the place earlier with your ratings. So I think this, for ones like these, we'll give it a meet. Kind of right in the middle where everyone's maybe hopefully satisfied a little bit. Personally, I do like it. I tend to agree with the comment that was made. There was too much spacing in between the lines or the movement stripes, whatever, and the gray. So I would give this one also a meep. Put it in the trash can. Ooh, yellow. They give it a North Stars vibe. The Invisible Man. I think you're onto something a little bit. I think you're onto something. Okay. Ready? Next is Detroit. Okay, here's a risky one, guys. Here's a risky one. If you're a Red Wings fan in chat, give me a heck yeah, I am. And if you're anyone else other than a Red Wings fan, say heck no. I want to hear from the Red Wings fans specifically. Can you change the main logo? Should we just skip Detroit and just go to the next one after that? Because you can't touch Detroit. Is that how you feel? Oh, there's definitely some Red Wings fans in here. Do you guys want to see it or do you guys want to skip it? Because I know Red Wings fans are super, like, don't touch the logo. You'll see it? All right. Let's see it. All right, here we go. Oh. The cats are back. Un momento, por favor. All right, my bad. Let's see what you guys are saying. Womps. I see some womps. I see some horns. There's some horns in here. Wow. There's some horns in here. Here's why I think this could work. You're taking elements from the current primary logo, but they also use the D. So it's a combination of the two. I don't know if it's executed as well as it could be, but it's not bad. Boring, like Robert, I don't disagree, but I mean that's what Red Wings do. Like they're simple. They're boring's a kind of a negative word, but they don't really get too inventive. So this might boring might be the thing. Yeah, this might be it. Man, there's some. Okay, it seems to be split. Seems to be split. So I would personally give it a ding. I actually like it. I think on a jersey, this would look pretty sweet. Maybe with a stripe in behind, kind of like how Montreal does it. Minnesota, Florida. Can you see it? Like this? Like if there was a stripe in the background of that D, I could be sold. I could be sold. All right, next is Edmonton. The Edmonton Oilers. I'm going to, just for the record, I think that's a meep. From everyone, from you guys, not from me. I gave it a ding. Edmonton. Where are my Edmonton fans in chat? Any Oilers fans out there? You ready? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. I think this has shoulder patch potential. Hey, Lee's forever welcome. But
it's just so stupid.
I really don't like it. It does have shoulder patch potential, but I don't like it. I think the two different colors are what's really throwing me off. When I look at those two colors together, I don't know why, but I see peanut butter and honey or something. I see like Werther's Original or like taffy. Someone said, or sorry, not taffy, toffee. Yeah, I kind of see like a food or something, or like a puree, or like I don't know. One second. Okay. Mustard? No mustard. Marmalade? All right, who's next? Florida. It's okay. It's pretty hard to screw up Florida. Any Panthers fans in chat? Cooking oil branding. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Thanks for joining. It's pretty hard to screw up Florida. Florida's next. They've got a lot of great assets to work with. I mean, they're called the Panthers. You put a cat on there. Cats are awesome. You know. Let's see it. Ready? There's no such thing as Panther fans. I am conflicted. Meep ding, shoulder patch, solid meep. Oh snap! This is good. I would say overall, you guys are positive on this one. I'm not sure how I felt about the sundial thing at the beginning, because if this was on a jersey and the jersey's red, assuming the background is representing the jersey, all those little notches are going to be completely separate from the rest of the logo, which means over time they would bend over, like depending if you're traveling with it, or maybe if you're wearing it, maybe they catch on something. If one of those come off, if just one of those come off somehow, it would.
It's just so stupid.
You know, I wanted to say it would just look so stupid. But as a logo itself, I really like it. So I don't know if you put like a white circle around all this or what. But I do like it. Like I'd personally give it a ding. A logo for Mexican seasoning. You guys seem to be in favor of this logo in general. So tiny Doritos. Okay, the next one is the Kings. Do we have any Kings fans in chat? The Kings ones always make me nervous because I really like when I go with some purple, some yellows, kind of go back to the roots a little bit. I really tend to not like Kings concepts that are black and white and gray and all this stuff. So really curious. Here we go. Okay. Here's. I feel like there's a bit of a feminine quality to this. I just feel like he's the lion's like,
look at my boobs,
or something. I don't. I just think he's puffing out. You know, he's kind of puffing out that chest a little bit too much. I don't know. Stripper lion. Yes. I'm feeling like because that looks like a pole. Oh, it kind of looks like a pole. Royal cleaners will clean your den. I feel awkward looking at this. Now that I've seen that, now that someone said stripper pole and kind of like the feminine, like gets the butts out and the, you know, like just going for it. I think if the shape of the line was a little bit different, this one has a lot of promise because it's got hockey elements. There's a crown in there, implementing some of the old school colors in the purple. There's a puck in there. There's a lot of good elements. I think if we just fix the shape of the lion and maybe put an angle on the stick. Yeah, so I'd personally give this one and I think a lot of people in chat feel the same way. I see a lot of it's so stupid, so maybe that is probably the chat consensus, but yeah. Sorry, I just need to fix something. All right. Okay. All right, let's go on the next one. And it is, oh, I need to scroll down. It is Minnesota. Any Wild fans in chat? This one's gonna be good. I just know it. Wild's logos are always amazing. Is that a fox? Is that a wolf? Is that a coyote? Whatever it is, it's doing yoga. I assume it's not a dog because dogs don't live in the wild. I'm assuming it's not a coyote because there's a team called the Coyotes. So the only thing I can think that it would be is a wolf. And I'm 98% sure there's no wolves in Minnesota. Are there? I feel like I need to Google that. Are there wolves in Minnesota? Like, I know there's teams called the Timberwolves, but are there actual wolves in the state? Minnesota is the only state in the contiguous United States that has always held a viable gray wolf population. Main prey for wolves are deer, moose, and beaver. Wolves occupy approximately 40% of the map shown. Dang. That's impressive. Minnesota has wolves. I'm impressed. Good job, Minnesota. That's a wolf. Star Trek con badge 100%. Yeah, there is some Star Trekness to this one for sure. Hey, you learn something new every day. That's awesome. The wolfified state. I just thought it was like not really a theory, but just like not really a wives' tale either. But yeah, I had no idea. That's awesome. Now you know. How many people are watching this? 155 people ish. If you didn't know Minnesota had wolves, raise your hand. Overall, I would say this logo is.
Meep, meep.
I think it's just a meep for me. I think the yoga pose kind of loses it for me. And I know there's some howling going on, but it's a little bit too dainty, I think. Yes, okay, I wasn't alone. Thank goodness. But hey, we all learned something new. That's if you walk away from the stream tonight with nothing else, at least you know that Minnesota has wolves now. Like, actually. All right, let's move on. Next is Montreal, my favorite team. Uh-oh. I'm nervous. I'm super critical. Wow. This is quite interesting, actually. Before I say anything, what are you guys saying? Meh, womp, see some dings, too busy. Ouch, meh, womp, stupid, meep. Ooh, you guys don't like this one. I will say it is busy. I agree with that. But I'm going to tell you why I think this is potentially a good logo. You have the C in there, which is great. Still looks like a toilet seat, which is not great. You've got the C in there. Sorry, you've got the H in there as well. You've generally taken the Canadiens logo. You've changed its proportions a little bit into more like a globe. You've added the fleur-de-lis in there. But what I think is cool, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but the globe is something that the Canadiens used previously, way back in the day, and then brought it back for a patch on the, I think it was a Winter Classic jersey, on the arm. So that shape is being still represented by this new logo. So basically, Jason's taken every single Canadiens logo minus, I think, one, and kind of combined them into this logo. That's pretty cool. Like, it is busy, but I think that's pretty cool. So I'd personally ding this, and I'm usually pretty harsh on the Canadians logos. I would say by chat though, this is more like a
Neat, neat.
meet. I would say just average from you guys based on what I've read. Yeah, not the CAC logo. All right. Next is New Jersey. Now I know there's some Devils fans in chat. I know there's some Devils fans. So here we go. This almost has like a retro vibe to it. What do you guys think? No? Womp? Ding? Yes? Ding? Womp? I'm seeing. Okay. Definitely some conflicting comments for you guys. I don't think it's horns. I can see some Daytona vibes in there. Not sure. Euro, if that's how you pronounce your name. This, I'd give it a ding. It's really simple. It's not super bold. It has this kind of like retro vibe to it. I like that. But to me, when I look at this, I see a Hot Wheels track. How it kind of goes around and then it loops up over on top of the other track. And I think just the lines on the other side give me like an impression of like starting lines or something. But I'm seeing a bit of Hot Wheels track. Does anyone else see that? My mind is weird. No? You're not seeing that? Hell no. Just me? Okay. Good to know. A little. All right. Well, this looks like a gas station logo, or like a fuel logo or something. All right. Moving on. Nashville should be next. I can't see the file name. Nashville should be next. All right, Predators fans, you ready? Oh, wow. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Ding? Nope. Ding? No, sir. No? Ew. Horns? No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, yes. Someone said it. That's what I was thinking. I will wait until I say it. Actually, hold on. I'm going to find out who said that. Okay. Someone said exactly what I was thinking. Okay. So this one's a womp womp. I think just strictly on orientation proportion for me, it feels really squished, and I think that might look odd on a jersey. But someone said it looks like a polar bear. That was Josh. So message deleted by the Google moderator team. What is that? Odd. Never seen that before. 1 second. Never seen that before. Anyways. That's just your favorite so far? Really? Siberian Canadian Tiger. My mic cut out? Are you sure? Is it actually cutting out? Let me know if it actually is. Car emblem. It does kind of look like a car emblem. Shut up, Chris. Chris, why do you like this? Chris is also a graphic designer. Let's hear it, Chris. Why do you like this? I want to know. I apologize if some of my replies to your comments are delayed. I would say there's at least a 10 to 13 second delay. You like this because of aspect ratio? I think because of that, it would look odd on a jersey. Yeah, boo, Chris. Hey, listen. You see Chris Wilkinson in chat? He is very close to 1,000 subscribers. Click on his name, go to his profile, and subscribe to his channel. He's so close. He's so close to 1,000. Even though he disagrees with me on this logo. All right. Oh, Classic American. Classic American, $2. Your microphone is out. Everyone else is saying it's not. I think it's your phone or your desktop. Also curious. Yeah, I will link his channel in chat, actually. That's a very good suggestion. 1 second. Let's see how many subscribers Chris actually has. Oh, 799. I thought it was like 940. I think I was thinking of Dad. Boom. Do it. Do it. Raid the channel. All right. Islanders are next. I kind of feel like maybe the Islanders could use a little bit of a rebrand. Rebrand. Sorry. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Huh. How do you guys feel about this? Ding, womp, shoulder, a high ding. I think this logo looks really good from far away. It's smaller on this screen than it is on this screen. It looks better on this screen. You can see the dimension better. I really like this a lot. And you guys see my mouse? I'm not a fan of that NY logo in general. Never have been, probably never will be. I think it works here. This logo has dimension. It's enclosed in a circle, but it's also coming out of the circle. It's starting from within and coming through the middle and kind of on the top of the front. That's awesome. I really, really like that a lot. Neil, have you ever watched? No. How about a GoPro cleaning video? The channel is in the description. Isn't in the description. I linked his channel up above, and it is in the main page it's on the main productions page on the side as suggested channels. Ooh, could you imagine this in the center ice? Who said that? Tyler? Can you imagine this on the ice in the center of the arena? Damn, that would look good. I'm gonna horns that idea. That's an amazing idea. I really like that. Hey, Tristan, how are you? Thanks for joining. All right. All right. I think most people this was a ding for most people, so I'll ding. I'll ding. I'll ding it. But it's horns for me. I like it a lot. The Rangers are next. Now I know for a fact there's Rangers fans in chat. There's no way there's not Rangers fans in chat. Let's see it. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let this one slide, and I'm gonna let you guys determine this one. I'm not even in the middle. Horns. Womp, womp, ding. Stupid. Horns. Gross. Stupid. Ding. Womp. Whack. I do not like this. Well, yeah, I don't like this. I think it's a little bit too simple. It's a little bit too simple. That R feels a bit out of place. I don't know if it's the font choice or the stuff in the background. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to give this one a womp. This one's a womp. Looks like a Russian army logo. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Huh. Definitely getting Russian vibes in this. That was a good point. R for Ronaldo? O for Ronaldo. All right. Let's move on. What's next? Okay, let me find the files. Ottawa. Ottawa is next. Now, here's the thing. Ottawa just went through a rebranding. Has everyone seen the new jerseys? Not New Jersey. Has anyone seen the new Adidas jerseys that was released by the Ottawa Senators? Because this upcoming logo was given to me prior to that announcement, way prior. So I'm curious of how close it'll be. Does this designer have the same feeling or same direction as the Ottawa Senators? Let's find out. I would say they do. Going back to two-dimensional. Okay. Okay. I have comments, but I will wait. No, meep, womp, ding, womp, stupid, womp. Who said that? BV? Shoulder patch. That ding is for you. This is a shoulder patch. In fact, I think it would actually be quite a nice shoulder patch. But as a primary logo, I'm not sure. However, I will say this. If you think about like a Spartan shield, and I know they're Senators, not Spartans, but just bear with me. It kind of looks like the front of a shield. Like if that's coming right at you in battle. So I don't mind that aspect of it. It does look like a shield. So I think it could work off that concept, but this one, I don't know, is not working. I would personally give this what do I want to give this? Do I want to give this a meep or a womp? I think we're going to give it a womp. I don't think it works as a primary logo, just as it is. Mustard. Man, I love mustard. I love how much mustard talk is happening in my chat. I approve. All right. The next one is Philadelphia. Good logo, but I have to womp. A senator was part of the government. The helmet is a Legionnaire. The Ottawa contraceptives. Yeah, it does kind of look like the Trojan logo, doesn't it? Okay. Philadelphia's next. Oh, snap. Heck yeah. Listen. That is just for the aviation aspect of this logo, okay? Not the logo itself, but I always horns aviation. What do we think? Ding? No? Meep? Trash? Horns? Man, you guys are throwing horns over this one? Absolute trash, someone says. That was Henry. Nopers? Trash. Also, Justin says. Wow. Meeps? No, it's K. I don't know if you guys have like Bed Bath and Beyond or HomeSense or any of these like decoration stores where you live. But if you've ever been in one, they have this like it's like this fake section where they have fake lights that look like studio lights that they're not even lights, they're just props basically. And in that section they also have like clocks. And I don't know what the trend is in the past 5 years, but there's a lot of like plane inspired clocks with the front of the plane being the clock. I don't know why, but I see it all the time in stores and in marketing and stuff. This reminds me of one of those clocks. If you've seen a clock like this before, if it reminds you of the same thing, give me a oh snap in chat. But as a logo itself, just as from an aviation perspective, definitely horns. But on the front of a jersey, this is way too cartoony. So it's got to get the womp. It's got to get the womp. There's no way this would ever work on a jersey. There's no way. Not a chance. Sorry, 1 second. All right. Next is the Pittsburgh Penguins, a team that I believe should go through a rebranding. Let's see what they got. Oh, is that a porthole? Where's Jason? Is Jason in chat? I mean, Jason, you need to appreciate the porthole. Jason is a man of the sea. Is that what they're called? Portholes? Portholes? Heck yeah, porthole. I really like this. I like this one a lot. Some people do agree with me. I think this is fantastic. Now, I will say that the Penguin looks a little squeezed. He looks like he looks a little bit like he's been holding in way too many farts and he's really bloated and it's come up into his face and it's kind of doing that. But other than that, I think it's pretty nice. Did Jason actually comment? I didn't see if he did. That is one beautiful porthole. That's what I'm talking about, Jason. Horns. For sure. For sure. One of the best Penguins concepts I've seen. I like it. Next is... Oh, snap. Hold on. Tell me, can you guys tell me if this is too loud? I apologize in advance if this is too loud. Can you hear that? And is it too loud? Because I've got the intense music on right now. Okay, this is intense. It's loud. Damn it. Good level? Not too loud for you? Okay. I'm putting it back on. Okay, this Seattle is next. Seattle is next. Okay, we've got the heartbeat on. We've got the intense music. This is it. Seattle is next. Okay, here we go. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. That's incredible. That is one of the best logos I've ever seen in my life. I'm sweating.
These nuts. Got him.
That is incredible. That's amazing. Just look at the hidden message that's in here. Up above, you have a city going on about life, but underneath, lurking in the depths, is that Kraken. And it all kind of comes together. This is incredible. This is one of the best concepts I've ever seen. Someone said it looks like a uterus. It actually does kind of look like a uterus, yeah. Wow. I don't even care if it looks like a uterus. This is amazing. Horns to making babies. This is amazing. Someone send this to Seattle as a potential third logo in the future. This is incredible. This is unbelievable. All right. That made it all worth it. That made it all worth it. Okay. Next up is San Jose. Here we go. San Jose. My second favorite team. Don't let me down. Huh. I have one gripe instantly. But, not to sound like a broken record, but that would be a mighty fine shoulder patch. Jeff said it at the same time as I said it. Yeah. That's a shoulder patch. I have a big gripe, though. I do have a big gripe. Their perspective of the stick is incorrect. If you look at the top of the stick, the stick gets split by the S. Look at the top half. Look at its perspective. And then look at the bottom half. How do I do this? How do I show? I can't show. If you see, you see. If you don't, you don't. I think the perspective's wrong. But that is a very minor fix. But this is a shoulder patch. This is a shoulder patch. I think this gets a ding. Oh, wow. You think this is stupid? You got the stick in there, which is already there in the main logo. You got an S in there, which is kind of nice for sharks. You've got the sun. I mean, it's California, right? You've got the shark fin in there. There's a lot of interesting elements in here. And that was a ding for the shoulder patch, not as a main logo. As a main logo,
Meep meep.
the best is a meep. The best is a meep. All right. Next, the St. Louis Blues. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Not feeling this one. I'm not feeling this one. What do you guys think? No? Meep? Stupid? Nope. You actually like it? It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's got a... It looks like someone took the St. Louis Blues logo and put a balloon behind it and started to wrap it around the balloon and then just kind of stopped. Has a very distorted kind of effect to it. This one, for me personally, this one's a womp. This one's a womp. I find it very busy in the middle, kind of like, I can't really think, in this area. It almost, there's like a lot of intersecting lines, almost like graph paper or something. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. Tampa Bay Lightning are next. Now, if you follow the channel, if you're familiar with my previous videos, I am very much in favor for the Tampa Bay Lightning to get a new logo. Very much in favor. So I'm excited for this one. Very much excited for this one. Let's see it. Heck yeah. Yep. Yep. This is a big win. This is a big win. A little bit of an alteration to the current logo, but the addition of the outline of the Florida State in the background with blue. Yes, I gave this horns. I gave this. I'm out of my mind. Heck yeah, I am. I really like this a lot. It's just a subtle little change, and it completely changes their logo. Totally changes it. I like it. But then again, I'm a big geography person, so anytime someone adds an outline of a state or something, that's a heck yeah. I think chat
Meep meep.
is at a meep meep. But this is a horns for me. I like it a lot. I do. I'm off center again. I keep going over the other way. All right. Next up is the Toronto Maple Leafs. You ready? All right. I do like the implementation of the CN Tower. It is important to Toronto, but it kind of doesn't have anything to do with the Maple Leafs. And just looking at it, you ever see a scarecrow? And you see those little branches that are in the veins or whatever that it's in the leaf? Looks like a scarecrow with the twig arms. Did you guys see that? This is I think just based on, like, I've seen it and I can't unsee it now, and because of that, I can't unsee it, so I gotta give it the womp. But I think it has potential. I'm wondering if you remove those veins or branches, if this would be okay. But anyways, all right. Next, let's move on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left after this, and then if you guys are still game, I've got some other things to do after this. But for right now, there's 4 left. Let's move on. I think Vancouver's next. Oh snap! Oh snap! Jason has done really well at combining multiple logos. His ability to combine logos is very good. I'm not saying that this logo is amazing or it's horns or anything like that, but his ability to combine logos is very good. Meep, horns, ding. Horns? Oh, you guys are all over the place in this one. Looks like a unicorn. You think the fin is a bit too front heavy or forward? Wow, you guys are all over the place. Narwhal. That's a funny word. I think it might be a little bit too boxy to be a primary logo on the front of a jersey. I think a lot of these logos would look really good as a shoulder patch. This, to me, as a logo itself, is a ding. But as a primary logo on the front of a jersey,
Meep meep.
gets a meep. All right. Let's move on. Next is the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Huh. But how do we feel about this? No, meep, horns, horns, sick, ding, ding, ding. Meep. Horns. Ding. Not a fan. Meep generic. Okay. Shoulder patch. I like the shield aspect of this. Like this is a pretty intimidating logo just based on the shape of the shield, and because of the way that the knight is lit, it gives dimension and also creates dimension in the shield itself because that line goes straight up the middle and it makes it look like the shield is kind of like this, like it's like a almost a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle or something at the front of the shield. Like you could just boom put that right into someone. So I like that. But I'm wondering how this would look on the front of a jersey. I would personally, I think I'd ding this. I don't think it's horns. I do not think it's horns. I will disagree on the horns. I saw mostly dings in the chat earlier, so I think we're in agreement that it's a ding. The V in the neck. Yes, there is a V in the neck there for Vegas. Nicely done. All right, two left. Washington and Winnipeg. I believe Washington is next. You guys ever see finger puppets? You put like the little, every finger is a different animal, and you put it on, you stick it up, and then you do like finger puppet stuff. I remember those as a kid. That's what that reminds me of. It's not a bad logo though. I love the dimension in it. The W's in there, the eagle, the monument. Let me get the stars over there. Everything's there. Womp ding. Red Wings suck. Not sure what this has to do with that, but okay. There's a lot of things happening. There are a lot of things happening. I think I would personally give this a meep, probably a low meep, maybe mid meep at best. And I think, chat, you guys probably kind of agree with me based on what I'm reading. So let's move on to the last one, the Winnipeg Jets. I have seen this one. It was in the thumbnail. So I have seen this one, just for the record. Here we go. What do you guys think? I won't say anything. Ding. As a Jets fan, this is a ding, Jojo says. Horns, ding. It's terrible, Mike says. Sam says horns. Dastardly says meh. Huh, there's some horns. F-35, not a bad foreshadowing. They're moving in that direction, hopefully. I think Canada already paid for the Jets. I don't think they have any yet, though. But yes, we've gone from the CF-18 to the F-35. So definitely some foreshadowing. This seems more positive than negative, I think, in the more positive than the negative in chat. Yeah, we currently have F-18s, but I don't think we have any F-18s in service or any F-35s in service right now. The fact that this has a fighter jet on it, I mean, they're called the Jets. Of course, they're going to have one. Horns. I think just in general, though, it gets a high ding. This is a high ding for me. I'm not sure if you've ever seen like a cake topper or like cake decorations, but some of them have like the actual design and then it has this big thing that sticks all the way down. That looks like something you'd stick in a cake, like a Canada cake or something, minus the plane. But do you have any Air Canada flying around Canada right now? What? Yeah, we currently have CF-18 Hornets. No F-35s in service yet. So that's it. That is all the logos from Jason. Those are pretty good overall. What was everyone's favorite? Before we move on to something else, and I do have something else, you guys are going to, I think, find it really, really interesting. But what was everyone's favorite logo? And let's go back to it. Whatever the consensus is, I'll go back to it and we'll look at it again. Someone says Calgary. And someone else says Calgary. Colorado. Seattle. Colorado. Coyotes. Blackhawks. Really? That was your favorite? The Blackhawks one was your favorite? Rapidash. Wow, there's actually a lot of people saying Calgary. That surprises me. Now, don't just say your favorite team now. Come on. You love the new Flames uniforms? Well, I mean, they're not new, but I agree. I love them too. For those that are new, and if you are new, hey, what's up? Would love it if you hit the subscribe button down below. Let's go back to what I think was the best logo. And I don't know if I feel like that because it's so new and exciting. I'm like, oh, I just want to see the Kraken in their jerseys on the ice, or if it's actually just a good logo. I feel like it's a good logo. All right. Do you guys want to see some jersey concepts? And not just any jersey concepts. Team, how do I word this? 1 second. Basically, identity swaps. So a Boston Bruins jersey and a Montreal Canadiens jersey, and you take those things and you just kind of like swapped. Man, I'm way off. You just kind of swap their identities a little bit. So we're going to see two jerseys in one view here with their identities swapped. It's going to be weird. I've only seen one of them, and it's intense. Okay? It really messes with the mind. So give me a moment, and I will switch things around. Okay. Here we go. These are by Lucas. Now, we've looked at Lucas's work before. Here's the first one. And this is going to tell you, this is going to show you exactly what I mean. I'm not going to say anything. I just want to read the comments for just, give me like 30 seconds to react to the comments and just read them. Because I have opinions. And also, which one is better? Which one is better? Maybe you can react to the CWHL. The league doesn't exist anymore. And the I've already actually done those logos. They're on the original Post to Post channel. You want to go check them out. Isn't this weird? This is so strange. Like, mine, it's just like I want to like them, but it's just so strange. It's a really good effort. Like, Lucas did a tremendous job. It's trippy. It's very trippy. It's extremely strange to see this. Like, I almost feel uneasy looking at these because they're so good. Like, they're so well done, and the identity swap is so well done that it's just like my mind just can't comprehend them. That's how well done they are. The attention to detail is unbelievable. Look at the new Anaheim logo. The head, and you can see the beak. Man, Like Lucas, just in general, like this is the first one, okay? We've got all kinds to look at, but just in general, man, unbelievable. And his links are down there below if you want to go follow him on Instagram or Twitter. If he's not here, I don't think he is, but if you found his account or whatever and you give him a follow, tweet him and let him know that you saw him here, and maybe he'll come watch the live stream sometime. Rewatch it because it's available to watch once it's done. This is intense. I would personally choose the Anaheim jersey. Sorry. Oh, see, I literally just screwed up because I'm looking at the Coyotes jersey and I'm thinking Anaheim because the colors in the. I would personally choose the Coyotes jersey over the Anaheim jersey. I think the texture in the stripes or the pattern is a little bit too bold. So I'm going with the left one, the Arizona one. All right. Here's the next one. I don't know what the next one is, by the way. It's a total surprise to me. This is the only one that I've seen before. Oh my God. My mind. What is this? Oh, it's so confusing. There's a wheel, but it's black and gold. And then there's the claw that makes the wing. It's difficult to look at, isn't it? It's so difficult to look at. I actually kind of like the Detroit one. Like that's a nice jersey. The D actually works in the smoked wheel because we're so used to seeing the B in there. It feels wrong, Marley. I agree. It feels wrong. On a side note, the Boston jersey, just ignore the front logo. Just the jersey itself, I quite like. I really like the bottom of the arms, yellow or gold all the way down. But Detroit is the winner here for me. I would choose Detroit as the winning jersey for sure. For sure. You guys are a bit conflicted, I think, but no, we can't see the kittens tonight. Kittens are sleeping right now. Yeah, this Game Mongoose says this is the trippiest series of the team swap designs yet. This must be what looking at art feels like. Yeah, it's very, very strange. Okay, let's go to the next one. Goose and Greta are good. Hey, James, how's it going? What teams are these? Buffalo and Nashville? Oh, it's so strange. My mind. Oh, the Buffalo head even has the little notches in the forehead. I really like that Nashville one. Like, legitimately, I really like the Nashville one. I think it's phenomenal, actually. Wait. Sorry, I like the Buffalo one. I'm looking. Here's the problem. Like, my mind just can't comprehend it. I like the Buffalo one, which is the one on the left. That's my favorite. Which one do you guys like more? These are amazing. Like, regardless of whether they work or not, as jerseys, the effort here, the amount of work that's gone in here to do these identity swaps is unbelievable. My favorite's the left one. The left, yes. I'm going to stop saying team names, and I'm going to start saying left or right, for sure. Next. What? Okay. But I'm confused. These are both Carolina. Were the other ones both supposed to be Buffalo? No. These are both Carolina. Do you think one's like I see the lightning bolts in there, but that's the Carolina logo, basically. There's lightning bolts in the main logo. There's lightning bolts on the stripe. But I think it looks too much like the current. I think it looks too much like the current Carolina one. And I think that's why when I look at this, I think both of these are Carolina. But which one's better? Like this is the problem. This is the problem. It's like it's so trippy. It's really trippy. I think I like the Tampa Bay Lightning one more, which is the right one. Yes, it looks like most people agree. The right one is better. I actually think the right one's fantastic, just as a jersey itself. I like this. Wow. All right, let's move on. Calgary and Philadelphia. Oh, he even did the shoulder patches too. That's incredible. Okay. What do we think of this? This just messes with the brain so much. Like I'm literally sweating. Like I'm sweating. Oh. My mind just cannot comprehend. It is almost dizzying. Like in a negative way, but all like in an impressive way too. Like the fact that this is a thing is incredible. Like Lucas did such an amazing job. Again, horns for Lucas. Horns for Lucas. Wow. The Philadelphia Flyers jersey is phenomenal, in my opinion. I think that looks great. I love the shoulder patch on the American flag. Looks good on there. Pennsylvania State flag on the other shoulder looks great. The way that P is outlined in a white stroke, the numbers look good. Man, that Flyers jersey is incredible. Big fan. Big fan. You see McDonald's on the left one on Calgary? A little bit. It's kind of cool how the empty space, like where the C comes around, there's a circle or like there's a shape in the middle of the C, and it's a hockey puck. That's kind of cool. Whew. I think that Flyers one's my favorite one so far. All right. Let's look at the next one. Oops. I go to, oh, snap. So Chicago and Columbus. This one gets a This one gets a
oh snap.
I actually think both of these jerseys are pretty nice. I quite like both of these jerseys. Chicago on the left, Columbus on the right. Which one do you guys think is better? So left, some rights in here. It's kind of split. I think that Chicago one looks pretty good. I like the representation of the Chicago state flag that's on there with the blue. The pinstripe looks really well done. Yeah. I think the Chicago one's my favorite of the two, but I like the Columbus one as well. This one I found a little bit easier to look at. It wasn't so much of a mess up in the brain. Did I say Chicago State flag? I meant Chicago City flag. You know what I meant. All right, next one. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we need to talk about this. We we need to whew, I'm getting hot. We need to talk about this. That Sharks jersey is amazing. That Sharks jersey is incredible. I don't think it works in the NHL though. That's a very ECHL jersey, in my opinion. Maybe a specialty jersey. I cannot see the team using that as an actual jersey, but I do love it. I love it. The Colorado jersey, interesting. Very interesting. The outline of the San Jose Sharks logo, but the avalanche is coming through and breaking the stick. Like, so creative. So creative. I love them both. I love them both. This is amazing. This is amazing. That Sharks jersey is. I don't know if I like it more than that Flyers jersey was incredible, but that Sharks jersey, I do. I like it. I like the Sharks jersey. I would 100% buy this jersey, and I would pay full price for it. All right. Let's look at the next one. Oh my. The Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. You know what? That Stars jersey and that Stars logo actually works in my opinion. I'm not digging the Edmonton one, the one on the right, but the Stars one? I like that. You guys like the right one? Really? I don't know. Like that Edmonton one's okay. But I really like that Stars jersey. It's got this like classic like 90s feel to it a little bit. The Edmonton logo looks like it looks very modern. Like NASCAR over here going on in the left. Oh yeah, what's that logo? This oh crap. They sell fuel. Tex I don't know what it is. We don't have that in Canada. I can't think of it. Someone can help me in chat. All right. I'll ding both of those. Texaco. That's what it is. Texaco. I need to look up their logo. Texaco. Yeah, we don't have that in Canada. Yes. Okay, so that the shape of that, of what's going on really reminded me of that. And someone else said it in chat as well. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Yeah, all the Americans coming in clutch. Okay, all right, let's see. Who's next? Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, that Kraken jersey is one of the best jerseys I've ever seen in my life. That is incredible. That is unbelievable. That's
It's incredible. I like everything about it. It's amazing.
wow. Just wow. Not a single thing I'd change about it. Maybe the red stripe along the good players.
Players, really good players.
Maybe the red stripe along the bottom, just make a little thinner. Lucas 2020. Yeah, let's get horns in chat for Lucas for this jersey. Honestly, that is one of the most incredible jerseys I've ever seen in my life. And again, I'm not sure if it's just because it's the Kraken is new and it's exciting. I don't think that's it though. Like, this is good. I haven't even looked at the Florida one. The Florida one's fine. I can't take my eyes off the Kraken one. I can't do it. Lucas knows what he's doing. That's right, Trace. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Wow. Incredible. Unreal. Like I have to move on now because there are more to look at, but I don't want to. That's how good that is. All right. Let's move on. Oh. Los Angeles Kings and the Montreal Canadiens, a 1993 Stanley Cup Final identity swap. Kale, listen. Kale, you're going to come in here and say that you like the Florida one and you're not going to comment on the Kraken one? Really? How dare you? You think guys think the Montreal one's better? I do like the Montreal one better. I think I'm just tired of the LA Kings lack of color. It's okay, but I do like the Montreal one. It kind of looks like a curling logo on the bottom, though. It kind of looks like a stone that you throw in curling underneath the CH, but it's not bad. Kale, how many of these did you just come in for the previous one? If you just came in for the previous one, I will go back and show you all of them again very, 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 very quickly. But if you've been watching the entire time and not saying anything, then we have a bigger problem. I will await your response before I move on. You did? Okay. Very quickly, I'm going to take you through the entire ones so far, and we'll go back up to speed here soon. We have Arizona, and we have the Ducks. We have the Boston Bruins and the Detroit Red Wings. We have the Nashville Predators. Sorry, the Buffalo Sabres and the Nashville Predators. We got the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. You've got the Calgary Flames and the Philadelphia Flyers. Chicago Blackhawks, Columbus Blue Jackets, Colorado Avalanche, and an amazing Sharks jersey. An amazing Sharks jersey. Dallas Stars and Edmonton Oilers. The Florida Panthers and the Kraken. So this is where you came in. So, all right. Now let's move on to the next one. There are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more maybe. All right, here we go. Oh, the Minnesota Wild and the Washington Capitals. Yo. The Washington Capitals jersey looks very academic or collegiate or something. Very very college. Very college. I really like the Minnesota one. I'm usually not a fan. I think that Capitals logo is one of the worst logos I think in the entire league. But redone in a Minnesota version, it's actually not too bad. Actually not too bad. Very scholastic. Oops. Sorry. Very scholastic. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but I approve. I approve that comment. Very scholastic. All right. Moving on. Oh, this is strange. The New Jersey Devils and the Islanders. Oh, where's Sam? Sam, are you still here? What do you think about this Devils one? I think both are okay. I don't know how I feel about that Devils logo. It feels a little bit too busy. A little bit too busy, but neither are bad. I kind of like the Islanders one. Kind of like the Islanders one. Devils is so 1050s? 1950s. That's better. I'm not familiar with style in the 1050s. And yeah, I can kind of see some 50s vibes actually from that Devils one. Yeah, I think both are just. I think Sam said it best. Both are just a meep. Both are a meep. All right. Here we go. Next one. Oh, strange. The New York Rangers and the Jets. Okay. That Rangers jersey is very Captain America. Very, very Captain America. You'd buy the Jets? Of course he would, Kale. You loser. That's kind of boring. The Rangers one, I don't think it works because it does look so Captain America. It looks like the shield that he wears, kind of. But I don't know. I think that Jets one's maybe a little bit too boring. If you're not familiar with the rating system, if you love it, you get horns. If you like it, gets a ding. If you think it's just average or meh, gets a meep meep. And if you really don't like it, gets a womp womp. I'm going to move on. Oh. Whoa, weird. The Ottawa Senators and the St. Louis Blues. Oh, this is strange. This is very strange. The St. Louis Blues logo it's difficult to look at. It's messing with my mind big time. I don't know what one's better. I'm thinking the Ottawa Senators one's better. I like the one on the left more. What do you guys think? Left or right? Left or right?
You are fake news.
Left? It seems like more people lean to the left. Middle. These ones don't really amaze me that much. No, these ones don't really amaze me that much. Let's move on I think there's 2 left. Oh, snap. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Vancouver Canucks. I would like to say very quickly that the shoulder patch on the Pittsburgh jersey is amazing. I really, really, really like that. The main Pittsburgh logo, the tip of the beak of the penguin looks like one of those ink pens. So I don't think I'm feeling that. But overall, I do like the left one more. Now the right one's really interesting because he's using Johnny Canuck there, who also it was already kind of in that shape in his form of the logo a little bit. So I think that's why he chose these 2 teams to match. And then he just used the general shape of or the design of the Pittsburgh logo. So it's well done. I like both, but Penguin has a double chin. Kind of does look like that, doesn't it? I watched the OHL a little bit, but very, very lightly. I would give both of these a ding. Yeah, Johnny Canuck's missing the scarf, isn't he? All right. The last one, I think. Yeah, last one. Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Vegas Golden Knights. Wow. Wow. I don't think I like the Vegas jersey. I'll tell you why in a minute. I do like the Leafs one. I like the little texture on the arms. I like that the numbers have their own space of white just to go on. That main Maple Leafs logo is pretty fantastic. That Toronto one's nice. I think the stripe on the bottom of in the middle, the big white stripe in the bottom of the middle of the Toronto jersey is too big. I'd like to see that a lot thinner. Someone said it. Who said it? That's me, you idiot. Heck yeah. That's what I was waiting to say. It looks like a bird cage. It looks like a bird cage. The Vegas Golden Knights logo kind of looks like a bird cage. Also, now that I look at it again, almost like a loaf of bread from the top or something. I did like T-Mobile Arena. It was incredible. It was one of the best experiences of my life and probably the nicest arena I've ever been in, for sure. So that wraps it up. That's it for the identity swap. Oh yeah, it kind of does look like a tombstone as well. But I'm going back. What? There we go. I'm gonna selfishly put that. No, I can't put it in the middle. That is an amazing jersey. Fun fact, Neil doesn't like bread because of his job at a bakery. The fact that you remembered that I worked as a bread baker, horns for you, but you are totally wrong. I actually love bread. I love bread. This jersey right here is incredible. That's number 1. I'm going to show you number 2 right now. Number 2 jersey is that Flyers jersey. That Flyers jersey is amazing. And number 3, that Sharks jersey is awesome. Now, I will rank these individually, not as identity swaps, individually. I think, or maybe I should do it together. Should I rank these together or should I rank these individually? It might get complicated if I do it individually. No, I hate beer actually. It tastes like old people's feet. Oh, thank you, Cosmo. Appreciate that. I think together? Separate? I think maybe I should do it separate and then write down the team that it's impersonating because I might forget or I might not be able to remember or figure it out. But I'd like to rank these in a video. And the logos that you saw early in their stream, I will rank those as well. Yeah. Do you spend your spare time tasting the feet of the elderly? I did, but then COVID happened, and it's not really acceptable to be around the elderly during COVID-19, so I can't really lick any old people's feet anymore. But maybe in the future. Bread is love. Heck yeah. Bread and mustard is an amazing combination, an incredible combination, the most underrated combination there is. Do you spend your time truthfully on your jerseys? What do you mean? Do you spend your time truthfully on your jerseys? Lightning fan, you're late. I have a body by bread. Can you run through the logos real fast? I joined when you got into my Devils, ironically. Yes. I'm from New Brunswick. Yes, I can show the logos really quickly. Okay. These were done by Jason Ronaldo, so ignore the Lucas name up there. Here we go. Do it real quick. Anaheim, Arizona, Boston, Buffalo, Carolina, Columbus, heck yeah, Calgary, Chicago, Colorado, Texas, Detroit, Edmonton, Florida, LA, Minnesota, Montreal, Devils, Nashville, Islanders, Rangers, Senators, Flyers, Penguins. Heck yeah. I like that logo. Oh, snap. Seattle. Did he just call Dallas, Texas? Yeah, probably. San Jose, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Maple Leafs, Canucks, Golden Knights, Capitals, and the Winnipeg Jets. What's it like being famous? I would not know. Thank you guys so much for coming out for the stream. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I would love it if you go down and hit the subscribe button down below. Very soon I'll be talking about the Ottawa Senators jerseys, probably tomorrow. I'd like to do a video on that, just kind of give my thoughts on the whole situation there. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about the Calgary decision as well. And then I'm not sure what I have planned after that. I'm going to be eventually getting back into some GeoGuessr, some trivia, just having a little bit more fun, and of course doing the hockey stuff like logo concepts and jersey concepts and some random stuff. There's going to be a contest soon as well. I was hoping to have it out last week or this week, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. So it'll probably be mid to late next week, so you can expect a contest video. And I feel like there's something else in the works, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, there's more food videos coming as well, but they won't be filmed until I think this weekend or next week. But guys, thank you so much for coming and joining and spending your night with me. I really appreciate it. Based on some of the comments I've seen, we've had people here for the whole night. Man, I really appreciate you spending the whole. How long has it been? Where's my mouse? How long has it been? Why doesn't it tell me? Oh, 2 hours. It's over 2 hours. If you've been here spending 2 hours with me, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have an awesome night. Again, thank you so much, and I will catch you tomorrow in a regular video. Adios.